Hi, I'm Jill Garbart. The adventure today is the Hovatters Wildlife Zoo. The address is 291 Wagner Lane, Kingwood, West Virginia. Today is Sunday, October 9th, 2022, and it's the first Vender show that they've had. We've made the turn onto the gravel driveway. The leaves on the trees are starting to turn their fall colors. We arrived around 10:30 this morning. Hours today are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Carter liked the statue. Located by the parking lot are Kebaba This and Kebaba Dat, and Danny's, two Vender food trucks. Our group is very anxious to get into the zoo and check out all the vendors, so we're coming back for lunch for sure. Paul stopped to talk to Danny. Our first craft table by the parking lot. I see a painted hay bale straight ahead. Photo op. Kayla, Marlene, and Randy photo op. Above is the Hovatters Zoo sign. Looks like bamboo. Roller coaster and Ferris wheel. Rides $4 per person per ride. Lots of handcrafted crocheted rugs.
Hardtack candy.
And she said freshly made hardtack candy. Vendors set up selling handmade items and goodies. Brian, Hovatter, and Paul. I love the hay decorations. Taxidermy business at the zoo. They do hundreds of mounts for people every year. It's Small Business Sunday at the zoo today. This year it was free for vendors to set up. The morning started out a little chilly, so the vendors were bundled up to keep warm.
There's a baby Yoda.
The boys spotted Baby Yoda. There were a lot of great products. Crafters set up outside the gate. The cool zoo pickup. Fall and Halloween wreaths. These look beautiful and delicious. Teething items for that little one. And away she goes. Open 7 days a week, including all holidays until the end of October. Hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, and they take their last customers at 5 p.m. Another photo opportunity decorated in Halloween style, in front where you go to pay. Watch out for the humongous spider on the roof, making more memories. Haunted signs in the bushes. Admission prices are $13.99 for adults and $11.99 for children, 3 through 12. 2 and under are free, no pets allowed. You can get animal feed and treat bags at the gift shop to feed the animals along the way. No outside animal feed allowed. The animals love treats. Packages are $13.99 per bag, and it has all the animal food already bagged up and ready. You could find lots of Halloween decorations inside the zoo, too.
The goat mountain thing is the funniest.
A good place for a photo.
It's definitely the funniest thing I've heard all day. Oh, big boy. We're almost here. He's like, where's my
Head down.
tongue? I don't like.
The giraffe's posing for a picture. One last look before we all move on.
Summer.
You do.
They're so cute, we're watching them, and they're watching us. A list of the foods that you can feed them. A goat being transported. Another good place for a photo memory. The grandkids were so excited to see everything, it was hard to keep up with them. A giraffe statue, the lions taking a Sunday nap, a lion statue high on the cage. We were fascinated with the two males that wanted to fight.
Look, Connor. Come over here. That's a fighting with a monkey.
Meanwhile, back at the lions, they're starting to wake up. They found the otters with very blue water.
Wait, I thought of something. Otter TV. Otter TV.
River otters. Vendors located on each side of the otters. The designs on these cupcakes are amazing. Fitting for the zoo. Whiskey June Bakery Bar. My sister Marlene was getting cupcakes to share with everybody, and they were good. Steve Hovatter going around giving the vendors hot chocolate. And for refills, he went back with a thermos to refill them. A very kind gesture on this chilly morning. This vendor is located down by the ice cream building. A variety of items for sale, soaps and even some little skulls. Welcome signs with the Harley-Davidson logo. The zoo's ice cream shop with cones, cups of ice cream, and sundaes. There's a long list of toppings. An overlook to some animals with a beautiful view. There are vendors set up on the deck here also. Calvert candles and a variety of items here. And this one has some big horns. The walkway with camels straight ahead. A monkey cage with the monkeys sitting high above. We're watching them and they're watching us. They're sending some food down to them. Popcorn. At first I didn't notice. Then I saw a large bear leaning up against a tree, soaking in the sun on this chilly morning. Ostriches. The sign says, "We will peck you." So it's best to put the feed in the tube. Vendors are set up along the sidewalks throughout the zoo. These are set up by the camels. No hand feeding. Caution, they might bite.
But I changed my mind.
Van decided after all that he wanted to help feed the camels, trying to give each of them a treat. A moon witch broom decoration. Getting some cage exercise. They didn't get to give them treats. This animal only eats meat, the opposite of a vegetarian. The sign says, "Please do not run in this area. It aggravates the bear."
The tigers are kind of cool because I saw one white one.
A fall photo spot. Delicious baked goods on this table. Cupcake Me Home Bakery. A Halloween graveyard in the grass. The grandkids enjoyed this area. Arlene took a couple good photos. This is what was in this exhibit. It had a glass viewing area. Getting a drink of water. Bennett's Wallaby. The signs have information that you can read about them. Getting all cleaned up. See one in its little home. A waterfall from the rocks in the bear cage. We found some more bears. That's the closest I've been to a bear. I'm not sure I'd want to find one in the woods. The wind started blowing some of the fall leaves off the trees.
They were waiting and then grabbing the popcorn from the tube.
The monkey is enjoying some popcorn.
We stopped to see the monkeys. They were very playful. They liked popcorn, they climbed a lot, and they swang in a tube that they made into a swing. Every time they ate a piece of popcorn, they would always crunch it in half and then eat it.
Now we walk down the hill. On the right is this vendor.
You guys have been doing a lot of baking.
Yep. We're baking days.
The Barn Door Cafe. A Halloween ghost. They're taking a break waiting on us. Timberwolf.
The goats were kind of cute because one baby goat sneezed on me and it was cute.
Another group of vendors. Close Gator Alley, down in the bottom.
There were a lot of vendor stands with a lot of cool stuff for sale. Each vendor had their own unique type of items for sale. They each also had a different way of displaying all their items. Happy Halloween.
Marlene captured another moment. Gator Alley. Happy Halloween.
Artificial grass. They had a really big cage with a pond, and they were in their usual spot, but covered in algae. They looked like statues. We would go down the hill, and there would be a lot of animals, like crocodiles and these gazelle. They were looking at us, waiting for us to feed them. Most of the animals had tubes that we could feed them out of. We would pour food down, and then it would go into a trough or just go into the ground, so then they could eat it. It was looking for food.
The leaves are starting to change. Ama, sometimes known as humped cattle, originated in South Asia. Characteristics are a fatty hump on their shoulders, drooping ears, and they mainly eat hay, grass, and grains and can live 12 to 16 years. Walking back over the hill, they're on their way to go see the little parakeets. Check out the stripes.
You could go in the bird cage with sticks with seeds on them, and they would land on the sticks and we would feed them.
Van was going to go, but he decided he didn't want to. Happy waited outside with Van, and I got to go inside. Different colors, all so beautiful. Loved the chirping. It was fun for them to be able to feed the birds from the stick and look at them up close and get to hold them. That's a neat experience that they looked forward to. It's like making a scrapbook of the experiences or the home movies we used to watch as kids. Later, they'll get to say, wow, I remember that. They were having so much fun in there that we really didn't want to have to leave. A must-do experience when you're visiting the zoo. They like Gabe's shoes.
Ever since the first time I saw those birds, I've always loved them. In their little home, grooming themselves. We wanted to stay with the birds a little longer, but we had to get going and see the other animals.
My favorite was the bluebird.
It was fun to have the birds on our stick. We tried not to step on any.
One way in and another way out.
Sadly, all good things must come to an end.
And these are located right across from the birds. As we walk slowly and quietly by. A spot for each to get their photo taken. We've come to the end of the zoo, and they still had food in their bags, so they were trying to figure out what they ate and give them more of the food. As we were leaving, more were coming in. We found some bigger birds as we were leaving. Halloween skeletons hang from the tree. You exit through the gift shop. The boys looked around the gift shop trying to decide what souvenir they wanted to take home. We talked Gabe into getting his picture taken with the couple in the corner. You can get snacks in here as well. You can also find lots of different kinds of monkeys hanging from the ceiling and a variety of stuffed animals around. You can find Hovatters Wildlife Zoo on Facebook. Great posts and updates. Now we're on our way up through the parking lot to go find the food trucks to get some lunch. This is what Van picked from the shop, and Carter got his little sister one also. We stopped at Danny's to get some food, then we went over to Kebaba this and Kebaba that to get more food. Then we got a little takeout for the kids' parents. Then I went back to the lemonade stand to get the most amazing lemonade ever. We had a great day and we all enjoyed ourselves. They are having Boo at the Zoo Friday, October 14th from 2 to 6, and Saturday, October 15th from 10 to 6, and Sunday, October 16th from 10 to 6. Last customer is taken at 5 p.m. Dress up in your favorite costumes and trick or treat through the zoo as you visit the animals. Their staff will be dressed up and spread out along the sidewalks in the zoo, passing out candy. It's a family-friendly event that's not scary. Regular admission prices for this event. They will have hot chocolate, cappuccinos, slushies, and cinnamon glazed nuts for sale. Their ice cream shop will be open each day of the event. Hattie loves her zoo toy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell to get notified, like, and share.